with the start of severe weather season, we wanted to get some insight on how best to prepare before and even after a storm. Joining us this afternoon is Richard Johnson with the Insurance Council of Texas. Thanks for being here, Richard. We've got some questions for you here. All people want to know, you stay inside during a storm, especially if hail or lightning storms are heading your way. But what's one thing people can do before a storm, before they need to figure out what the damage may have done to a storm after the fact?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Nick. I appreciate this. We're just trying to get this message out. I think that there's two things, actually. One is, any kind of things that you might have out on your deck, lawn furniture, things like that. Go ahead and secure those, bring them inside. They can become like rockets in these windy storm when there's a wind event. And then, of course, your cars. If you can, protect your car. Bring it inside to protect you from that hail or falling debris. The other thing is to create a home inventory in case we do get a tornado or there is a total loss or maybe there's flooding. You have a list of those valuable items in your home, or you can just stand in the middle of a room with your phone or your camera and record everything that's in your room and then email it to yourself. It's that simple.
So let's say a storm has passed and you noticed that the storm has done some damage to your property. What's the first thing you should do?
Well, the first thing is for safety, just make sure that there's no temporary repairs that there need to be made. And if there are, go ahead and do them. Keep your receipts. They might be all of those expenses that if you have to cover a window with a tarp or a board, those expenses are all reimbursable by your insurance company. Then call your insurance company. They'll get an adjuster out. They'll help you through your claim process. If you want, you get an independent estimator or a contractor out. And again, for safety reasons, don't get up on your own roof. Get a professional to check that out. That's going to be the number one thing that's damaged. And when we have hail and wind events like that, those shingles will fly off, or those big hailstones are going to make imprints or dimples in your roof, and those will need to be repaired or replaced.
Richard, I want to touch upon something you just mentioned, contractors. What is the best way to deal with them?
Boy, make sure that they're local. Get some advice from the Better Business Bureau, your friends and neighbors. If there's somebody knocking on your door offering to give you a really good deal on something and the deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Go ahead and take pictures of any business cards, the person themselves. Get pictures of any license plates that they may have on their vehicles. You want to document everything as possible because when events like this come into town, so do the scammers and the unscrupulous contractors.
Richard, it sounds like documenting is key. Document before a storm everything you have. After a storm, document everything that was damaged, right?
Absolutely. Take pictures, take video. Anything you can to show what you had before and document it, and anything that shows what happened after the storm, you want to make sure that you have that, so you can kind of compare and contrast, and then your insurance company and the adjuster can work with you on what's owed out on that claim.
Sounds like there's no such thing as documenting too much or taking too many pictures or video.
Not at all. You can't take too many pictures.
All right, Richard, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we won't be needing this advice too much, but no doubt we've got more storms coming in the future. It's always good to know.
It's Texas and it's spring.